Thanks for joining me. I think this is the first time I've done this in a couple of weeks because I decided to take a week off for Black Lives Matter, which is, of course, still going on. Um, yeah, it feels good to be back. The world is a very weird place. I've been thinking, oh my gosh, hi Mariana. I've been thinking about the world a lot. Duh, everyone has. We moved to Brentwood recently. That's where I am right now, um, and and I've been walking to work because many reasons. And walking to work involves walking by the VA now, and there's just all these tents that are set up next to the VA on the sidewalk. So they're blocking the sidewalk. They're blocking my route to work, which is an issue that I'm going to have to figure out a solution to. But every single day I think about what's going on with the homeless people there, and I also walk right by them. A lot of them have mental health issues and stuff, and there's just so much that we need to do around here, and the city of Los Angeles has not done even close to enough about housing. So and there's intersectionality with all of this, I know, but I'm just kind of rambling, but it's got me really thinking. I really have high hopes for this year. I hope that we start some wheels turning that needed to be going for a long time. So anyway, I guess I should play you some music because rambling about things is not what I said I'm here to do, but then I am here and doing that. Okay, anyway, so here's this song. This is the first song I'm going to play today. It's called You Make It Easy by Jason Aldean, and it is a country song. I actually learned it for someone's wedding like couple of years ago now, and I haven't played it in a long time, but it's a great song. So here we go. Like a rainy Sunday morning makes me want to stay in bed, twisted up all day long. You're my inspiration, girl, you take me places, put the words right into these songs. Stealing kisses undercover, babe. I see forever when I see your face. And I swear God made you for me, 'cause you make it easy. Loving up on you, make it easy. With every little thing you do, you're my sunshine on the darkest days, my better half, my saving grace. You make me who I wanna be. You make it easy. You took all my rough around the edges, never let it ruffle up your feathers, angel. Yeah, I'm down for life, you got me wrapped around your finger, and I like it just in case you can't tell. 'Cause you make it easy. Loving up on you, make it easy. With every little thing you do, you're my sunshine on the darkest days, my better half, my saving grace. You make me who I wanna be. You make it easy. Stealing kisses undercover, babe. I see forever when I see your face. And I swear God made you for me, 'cause you make it easy. Loving up on you, make it easy. With every little thing you do, 'cause you're my sunshine on the darkest days, my better half, my saving grace. You make me who I wanna be. You make it easy. Yeah, there you go. You Make It Easy by Jason Aldean. And that's a good song. It's just every time I play country music, I just get such a kick out of it because one, I can't help but like put on a fake country accent because it's just not country music without a little bit of an accent. My friend Robert was recently telling me, he was like, oh man, I'm gonna mess this up. I don't know what he's like. Country music is just normal music with an accent and a banjo or something like that. He said it much better than that, but it's very true. I was just listening to I don't know if you guys check out the Spotify, like the covers that are recorded at the Spotify whatever, like studios that they have. Most of them are covers. They're not all covers, but there's some really good recordings done like that. And I think it's Hunter Hayes did a recording of Attention by Charlie Puth, and it's really great with like an electric guitar and a country accent over it. Anyway, that's that. I'm going to play a bunch of songs today, a couple of old songs that I've been listening to a lot. This one is an old Coldplay song, and I'll see if I can do it without butchering it. It really should be on the piano, but I've been too lazy to set up the piano here for these live sessions. I haven't figured out all of the moving parts for that, but I saw someone play this on YouTube, so I tried to learn their version of it. But a lot of the songs I'm going to play today are in alternate tunings, so you're going to have to be a little patient with me, and hopefully it'll sound okay. So this song is called Trouble. Oh no, I see a spider web that's tangled up with me, and I lost my head and thought of all the stupid things I said. Oh no, what's this? A spider web and I'm caught in the middle. So I turn to run. I thought of all the stupid things I've done, and I never meant to cause you trouble, and I never meant to do you wrong, and well, if I ever cause you trouble, no, I never meant to do you wrong. Oh no, I see a spider web and it's me in the middle. So I twist and turn. Here I am in my little bubble, and I'm singing that I never meant to cause you trouble, and I never meant to do you wrong, and I never meant to cause you trouble, and oh, I never meant to do you harm. I don't know. This guy was playing this on YouTube, fingerstyle, and I kind of like lamely copied him, but it sounded really good. But I think it still is a little better with the kind of like sustain you get on a piano. But that's an old song and really good. Very simple. Coldplay is really good at really simple songs. I recently saw a clip of an interview with Jacob Collier. I'm sure you guys Collier. I don't know. He's British, so maybe he's Collier. At one point, maybe his family was French. And he was doing like an Instagram live with Chris Martin from Coldplay, and Chris Martin immediately. Of course, Coldplay is like one of the most successful bands of our many generations, a couple of generations at this point. But Chris Martin was like, I just want to start this video by saying that, Jacob, I understand you are way better at music than I will ever be. And I don't know if you guys know Jacob Collier, but you should definitely look him up if you don't, because he's insane. He's just a really insanely good musician. Anyway, and then Jacob Collier was teasing him back. He was like, yeah, well, if you keep up writing these songs, maybe you'll be successful one day, which is kind of funny to say about Coldplay. Anyway, moving along. This is another old song. I bet you guys know it. I just learned it recently. I think I always wanted to play this song, and I just never learned it. So here's my chance to play it for you guys. I do have to retune. The thing about guitars is they don't stay in tune. Somewhere they're speaking, and it's already coming in. Oh, and it's rising at the back of your mind. You never could get it unless you were fed it. And now you're here, and you don't know why. But under skin knees and skid marks, and past the places where you used to learn. You howl and listen and wait for echoes of angels that won't return. He's everything you want, he's everything you need, he's everything inside of you that you wish you could be. He says all the right things at exactly the right time, but he means nothing to you, and you don't know. Someone to put you together, you're waiting for someone to push you away. There's always another wound to discover, there's always something more you wish he'd say. And he's everything you want, he's everything you need, he's everything inside of you that you wish he could be. He says all the right things at exactly the right time, but he means nothing to you, and you don't know why. But you'll just sit tight and watch it unwind. It's only what you're asking for, and you'll be just fine with all of your time. It's only what you're waiting for. 'Cause out of the island and into the highway, past the places where you might have turned. You never did notice, but you still hide away, past the places where you might have turned. That he's everything you want, he's everything you need, he's everything inside of you that you wish he could be. He says all the right things at exactly the right time, but he means nothing to you, you don't know why. I am everything you want, I am everything you Man, that song was good. I think that was in the 90s. It feels like it's very old. I think I remember trying to learn that at one point and thinking like this does not sound good at all. And then I learned it the other day and I was like, what, this sounds pretty good. Yeah, cool. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. Didn't really look at the chat that much. Hello to everyone. Thank you so much for watching and for coming. I'm glad you like that song, Shall. Yeah, we used to listen to that song a lot growing up. I remember that. Those songs that were on the radio when I was growing up, man, they're just like so good. They just take you to a place. It's music has this like really, really big power, especially from when you were like growing up. Everyone has it too. So this next song I'm going to play is what I term a Shivan song. It's a something corporate song. It looks like I named this wrong. Let's see if I can pull this off. Yep. Another lonely night in Amsterdam, and the stars are coming out in waves, and I miss America in Park Hotel, and I'm too stoned to call it a day. When everything you wanted seems to hide behind your eyes, and I'm locked in my hotel room, thinking over our goodbyes. I will write this down for you so you can read it, and I will hold my breath for you till I can't feel it. It's another lonely night in Amsterdam. The water's moving through the sound. The blood is boiling faint in my veins, and the food I can't keep down. And I don't care if you don't love me, and I don't care if you won't change, and I could live inside the shadow that I cast on you, and the myth that you would stay. And I'll be home before the morning comes, and you won't have to be alone. I will write this down for you so you can read this, and I will hold my breath for you till I can't feel it. And you don't have to see me this way, 'cause this way I'm okay. And I will write this down for you. I will write this down. And oh love, I'm tangled up again. Oh love, when does this twisting end? When does this twisting end? 'Cause I will write this down for you so you can read it, and I will hold my breath for you till I can't feel it. And you don't have to see me this way, 'cause this way I'm okay. And that one tests my vocal range a little bit. Always has. But yeah, I love that song. Oh, I didn't even tell you what it's called. It's called Miss America by Something Corporate, and the recorded version has this great, it's like, they just have this, yeah, free bird. They have the recorded version has this, that note is just ringing through the whole song, so you have these chords, but you have the you have that note kind of like tying together the whole song. Oh, it's really good. Really, really good. Totally unbiased opinion. Okay, so I am sending off my songs, 11 tracks, I believe, my first album ever, to Carl Saff for mastering in Chicago, and I'm doing that on Tuesday. Is that right? 16th might be Wednesday. I think I'm going to try and send it anyway. The point is, I have a lot of work to do in the next couple of days. They're almost ready. Half of them are like almost ready. Half of them I haven't done the final mix down on. And I just realized I should probably play you some of those. So I'm going to skip this next song and play you one of my songs. And now I have to remember what songs I have. How about this one? I played this on... Well, I also should say that Daniel Heiss is here. My name is JFK, and I want to thank him again for having me on the show, on his show on Monday night. And I hope to be back soon. I'm going to get back to that after this next song. But I played this song on his show, and I figure I should play it on mine as well. And I should also tune my guitar first. But anyway, this song is called Too Late. And it is about melodrama. And I think the rest will be self-explanatory. It's pretty old. So I remember writing it in my old place. So it's been a little while. It's been at least a couple of years, I think, since I wrote it. And I remember I worked on it a lot. And I think the motivation I had for this song was Tenerife Sea by Ed Sheeran, which I'm actually going to play later. And that doesn't really sound too much like it, but that was at least instrumentally where I got the motivation. Thank you, Daniel, for having me. Anyway, so this song is called Too Late. It's going to be on my new album. And here it is. A line of smoke escapes your ashtray. I thought you had quit for years. It's just a band-aid for your heartache, a little draw to quell your fears. And the air's turned cold again, and life is barren as the trees. You say it's wicked, but the witch is dead, and what was magic's tragedy. And they say love can be a remedy, but it can also leave you ill. And I don't want to take your sanity, I just want to hold you still. Have I been ripped from your memory like pages from a book? You know my heart feels like an anvil when I catch the frost in your look. But is it too late now, honey? Is it too late for you and me? Have we wasted all our time on battles neither lost nor won? And I don't wanna be your enemy, I don't wanna cause you ill. I just wanna know that you're real, and I wanna be holding you still. So is it too late now, Is it too late for you and me? You know my eyes are finally open, and you're all that I can see. Alright, that's my song. It's called Too Late. A little sappy, but that's alright. This album is a little sappy, it's, I will admit. Cool, so that was an original. I really, really want to play you a couple of these covers, but I am going to make some play-action calls here and cut a couple other ones to play you some of my own. So it's only 4:27. I am getting a little ahead of myself, I think. Let's have some sparkling water. Thank you, Mariana. I don't know what time it is over there, but thank you so much for tuning in. So maybe we should do a little conversation piece. I have one joke that I think is very funny that some of you may think is very stupid, but I think it's very funny. So it's not really a joke. It's just a story. I have for years subscribed to this website or whatever called Brad's Deals, and they just email you like 10 to 20 like deals on the internet, just random stuff. It's like, get this for like, you know, $20, and then it's like, oh, $20, that's cheaper than it usually is, which is like, no one should ever subscribe to something like that. Like, what's the point? You don't you see that and then you're just like, maybe you don't need any of it. But anyway, it's kind of fun. You're like scrolling through a bunch of crap basically, and it's like, oh, that's a good price for a plastic replica of a skeleton, because you need that. But one of my long-term life goals is to better understand my psyche, and why when I see a plastic replica of a skeleton for like $37, I think about it for a minute. Like, that's kind of cool. Like, why would I ever? I guess I could use it at Halloween. Anyway, I haven't really like bought too much dumb stuff. Like maybe any, I don't know. I just don't want to say none in case I actually have and am lying. But anyway, so that's not the story. That's the pre-story. Anyway, so a while ago, so I am actually in the market sort of for some like storage containers, some like plastic ones. I was thinking we could put one in the fridge and put like fruit in it so it doesn't take up as much space. Anyway, so you can make these notifications on Brad's Deals. So I made a notification for containers on Brad's Deals. And so I've been getting all these extra emails from Brad's Deals with like things that fit the description containers, which was apparently a terrible search term, because I'm getting all sorts of things that I didn't want. All I really want is like a plastic crate. But today I got an email for containers, and it was like a 3-pack of bras, and I'm trying to figure out where they thought the container was. Is it a container because there's 3 of them, or are they like, is it a boob container? I don't know. Anyway, I thought that was very funny. So yes, this is why musicians aren't supposed to moonlight as comedians, which I should remember, but I conveniently forgot. And John Mayer should really remember that too. Every time that he said something funny. Okay, cool. So this next song, moving right along. I don't know if the skeleton's still $37. I don't even know if it was $37. I just made that up. But I do have a screenshot of it on my computer because I thought I was being so ridiculous I should take a screenshot. So, anyway, this next song is stark contrast to my stupid story because it's very heartfelt, and I believe this is the song actually that Jacob Collier was singing with Chris Martin. This is another old Coldplay song. I was on an old Coldplay kick apparently, and the third string. What did I mean by that? Oh, got it. Sorry, I was decoding my own note. I know, right? Who wouldn't want that skeleton thing? I think it's expired, man. If I can find it, I'll send it to you. Anyway, so this song is an old Coldplay song, and it is called Sparks. And there are a lot of ways to play it, and I thought that this was one of the prettier ways. And I watched this this British guy teaching it to me on YouTube. YouTube is a great way to learn songs because tabs are really hard to understand, in my opinion. Doesn't sound right. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, hold on. There it is. Did it drive you away? I know what you'll say. I'll sing. Sing when you know. But I promise you I'll always look out for you. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Sing you sing my heart is yours. It's you I hold on to. Yeah, that's what I do. And I know I was wrong, but I won't let you down. Yes, I will. I say I say I spy. Yes, I spy. Da, da, oh man, that like it sounds even better when you tune your guitar properly, which I probably should have done after I put the capo on as well. But man, that song is like that. Those notes that are slightly out of the scale are just wow. I don't know how they managed to write such simple songs, and they're so good. Hi, Maddie. Thank you for coming. How dare you have a meeting like an adult? It's unacceptable to have meetings. I also have a meeting later, which is going to happen. Right, meetings. Coldplay. Depending on who you are in that order or the opposite order. So, that was Sparks by Coldplay. I'm gonna have to retune my guitar now to normal, except for that I can't remember what I did, so I think it's this, right? So, more songs. Here's where I was going to play a Guster song, but I realized I think I've already played that song on these things before, so I should probably play you another original. So I'm going to play this song. This song is called Don't Go. It's also from my new album, and I wrote it about 2.5 years ago when I met Aaron. So I will let you decide what you think of it. For those of you who play, it is not Gunther. Gunther, I'm going to touch on Gunther in a second. Do you ever disagree with your tuner? For those of you that play music, it's like, that's not, go away, you're wrong. That'll work. Start with your beautiful, and then we take it from there. Thought we'd have a night of love and maybe leave it there. But I've been making the pancakes in my head since the day that we first met. And in your touch there's a love I could feel in my soul and I could never forget. So don't tell me, baby, that you gotta run. No, don't go, baby, don't want you to be gone. I need your love, I need your soul, I need just all that you are. I'm being honest, girl, I take you just the way that you are. Oh, baby, don't tell me, baby, that you gotta run. No, don't go, baby, don't want you to be gone. I know my love's just what it is, and this ain't your first run. But if I'm honest, wanna be the one you never come back from, baby. Thought I'd start with your beautiful, didn't realize it's all born inside. Thought we'd have a night of love. Now it's been like 6 weeks and we're doing fine. But I've been chasing the light in your eyes since the day that we first met. And in your touch there's a love I can feel, and we're not even halfway there yet. So don't tell me, baby, that you gotta run. No, don't go, baby, don't want you to be gone. I know my love's just what it is, and this ain't your first run. But if I'm honest, wanna be the one you never come back from, baby. right. That song's called Don't Go. It's by me. And I'm thinking about renaming it Pancakes. If anyone has strong feelings about that, DM me. Thank you. So, right. That's what that song is. I was going to say, so, yeah, I couldn't remember half the chords. So listen to the recorded one, which I recorded like 2 years ago. Do not rename from Don't Go. Got it. I didn't think so because that is in the chorus and said a bunch of times, and I say pancakes one time. So, yeah, it's my song. Apparently Aaron is good at inspiration. Put it on wax. I'm considering putting it on wax. The thing about wax is it is very, very expensive. So unless someone is going to buy a lot of vinyl, then you shouldn't do it. Which is a pity because vinyl is the coolest thing ever. It's like very cool, and I definitely would like to do it, but it's super expensive. So anyway, doesn't sound like a pancake. Okay, well, I thought it was a good idea for a minute, but I guess not. Okay, so it shall, don't go, it shall stand. Right, now I'm going to play you an Ed Sheeran song. Yesterday we were watching this really funny, digital wax, yes. This really funny Netflix show called Sex Education. It's a British show. It's very funny. Highly recommend it. And they mentioned Ed Sheeran, and my heart was like, oh. So, hi Anaya. Hi. I wish I could be there with you right now. I definitely was supposed to be there with you in May, but it didn't happen because the world, it did its thing. So, but I will come visit as soon as I can, and I want to say a very big hello to you, Anaya. And one day we'll get to sing together. Right, I forgot what I was saying. Ed Sheeran, Anaya, I hope you'll like this song too. This is an Ed Sheeran song. It is one of the most beautiful songs ever written. Very unbiased opinion over here. Right, now that I know that, I need to tune something. And what is that? This. So when you go that far down, you're never going to be in tune again. So, to my younger viewers, including Anaya, I would like to say that I don't know what kind of music you like yet, and probably you are still discovering that yourself. But I hope you like this song, and I hope we can talk about it one day, soon. There's so much music and so many things to discover musically throughout your life, and it will never stop because people will keep writing songs using the same chords, and they will always be impressive how they are all different songs, even though they are all using the same chords. Very important that this, just that alone is like, hope you guys can hear the guitar. I'm gonna go through that intro one more time. You look so wonderful in your dress. I love your hair like that. The way it falls down the side of your neck, and down your shoulders and back. We are surrounded by all of these lies and people who talk too much. You You got that kind of look in your eyes, as though no one knows anything but us. Should this be the last thing I see, I want you to know it's enough for me. 'Cause all that you are is all that I'll ever need. So in love, so in love, so in love, 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 so in love. You look so beautiful in this light, your silhouette over me. The way it brings out the blue in your eyes is the Tenerife Sea. 'Cause all of the voices surrounding us here, they just fade out when you take a breath. And just say the word and I will disappear into the wilderness. So should this be the last thing I see, I want you to know it's enough for me. 'Cause all that you are is all that I'll ever need. So in love, so in love, so in love, 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 so in love. Lumiere, darling, Lumiere over me, Lumiere, darling, Lumiere over me, Lumiere, darling, Lumiere over me. Should this be the last thing I see, I want you to know it's enough for me. 'Cause all that you are is all that I'll ever need. So in love, so in love, so in love, 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 so in love. You look so wonderful in your dress, I love your hair like that. And in the moment I knew you best. Oh my god. This is the most beautiful song that's ever been written. It's like, it's so simple. I don't know. I don't know if anyone has ever heard that and been like, was he really in love? It's kind of an old song, and I don't think he's with that person anymore, but just, wow, Ed, man. It's like, that made me feel so much just playing a song. I don't know. I wish I could be like him. Okay, I wasn't planning on getting all like emotional here, but that song kind of put me there. And this next song, I was planning on saying this, and I really, really mean it. This song's for Keith Randall and Evan Softly and David Seeger, my friends from high school that I'm still friends with, but some who I haven't talked to in a long time. I'm thinking especially of Keith. I really, really love you, Keith, and I'm going to reach out to you soon. And anyway, we loved the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and so this is a Red Hot Chili Peppers song, and there's where it starts. Anyway, everyone knows this song, so sing along if you like. I'm gonna grab me some words, although I don't even think I need them. Sometimes I feel like I don't have a partner. Sometimes I feel like my only friend is the city city I live in, the city of angels, lonely as I am, together we cry. I drive on her streets 'cause she's my companion. I walk through her hills 'cause she knows who I am. She sees my good deeds and she kisses me windy, and I never worry. Now that is a lie. And I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love, take me all the way. And I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love, take me all the way. Yeah, yeah. It's hard to believe that there's nobody out there. It's hard to believe that I'm all alone. At least I have her love, the city she loves me, lonely as I am, together we cry. And I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love, take me all the way. And I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. Take me to the place I love, take me all the way. Yeah, yeah. Long no, I say yeah, yeah. Love me when I say yeah, yeah. Well, under the bridge downtown is where I drew some blood. And under the bridge downtown I could not get enough. And under the bridge downtown forgot about my love. And under the bridge downtown I gave my life away. Yeah, yeah. Away, I say yeah, yeah. Away, yeah, yeah. So I probably should have tuned a couple of strings a little better for that song, but if there's any song that's like, it kind of like encapsulates it to have a little out of tune, it's that song. That song is like a really, I guess it's kind of a theme with the last song and this song, and I'm gonna have to end there because it's 4:55 already. I have a couple more for you, but I'll do it next week. But to talk for 1 second about Under the Bridge, it's such a like genuine and raw kind of a song. And if you like that song, I really encourage you to look on YouTube for interviews with John Frusciante talking about that song. It's just like the history behind it, how they put it together. John Frusciante was very young. He wasn't 18, because I think he was like 18 when he joined the band. He might have been 18 years old when he joined the band, and he had spent his whole life studying music, and he put together I think, like a little bit of Stairway to Heaven, a little bit of T-Rex and I can't even remember who T-Rex is the band. Anyway, he put a bunch of songs together and he was like, hey, look, this is how we can write a song. And I think that was not the way that Anthony Kiedis and the rest of the band had written songs before. So it kind of was transformative for them. And then they wrote, Blood Sugar Sex Magic was a great album. But after that, they just kind of exploded with John Frusciante's understanding of pop music. And that song is a really raw and emotional song. It's about Anthony Kiedis and his drug problems, which he's thankfully and joyously overcome. I read Scar Tissue. I remember that book. I only remember bits and pieces. I remember the story really well. My mom recently reminded me that I love the book and that I shouldn't throw it away, so she saved it for me, which is great. But I remember one line from it in particular, when Anthony Kiedis is talking about overcoming his drug problems, and he talks about how he's, when he was young, he used to spend his time chasing drugs, and now he spends his time chasing wild-caught salmon. And I thought that was like driving around the city chasing, looking for, and I thought that was pretty funny. So anyway, if you like that song, look up some interviews, learn about it. It's an incredible song. I feel like it's the most LA song that I can think of. It's about LA. That's the city of angels. That's what it's about. And it's really about the gritty side of LA. It's the real side of LA. It's not what people think about when they think of LA with like, I don't know if people think about this. I used to, Ritz and glamour and Hollywood, which by the way, Hollywood is not ritzy or glamorous at all, which is kind of ironic. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling there. But thank you guys very, very much for watching tonight. If you liked today, I guess, not tonight. If you liked the music, if you liked my original songs, they're coming very soon. Yes, that is pretty much all I've got to say about that. So please listen to them. I will, of course, spam you when the time is right. So have a great evening, everyone. Much love, and thank you very much. Bye-bye.